Beautiful Aquarius, how you doing? My name is Miss Shelley. I hope you all are doing well, and I'm wishing you all the very, very best Aquarius placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Jupiter, Juno, Venus. Anywhere you have Aquarius in your chart, there could be a word in this message we're going to get into today. Roles could be reversed, flip-flop, transposed, Aquarius. Only take the message as it resonates with you and as it applies, okay? I love you to life, Aquarius. Happy midweek. Let's get right into an energy reading regarding whatever Spirit God Source wants you to know. In my meditation, I was getting the swan. The animal totem swan, it talks about beauty. It talks about grace. It talks about how something, spiritually speaking, it talks about how something awkward, a person who is awkward, a situation that is awkward can be made magnificent. There could be something about a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Gemini, Sagittarius, or Libra. Or even another Aquarius is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing something about that, the tail of the, I don't know, the ugly duckling or something like that. Something is being made magnificent in your life. What do you want Aquarius to know, Spirit? We have the Seven of Pentacles as your overall energy. What else is here, please? So this is like Taurus energy. You're making progress here. Progress is being made in regards to your pentacles, money, time, energy, whatever you've been focused on. I feel like you've been making really great decisions in regards to your investments. Again, time, money, and energy. Regardless, it doesn't matter if this is in regards to business or if you have had a focus on your investments in other people, projects, endeavors. I see the energy here where you're making the right decisions. What else is here for a beautiful Aquarius? You're paying attention to something. You're really focused and making progress, okay? This is good. This is a good Seven of Pentacles. You may not have known how this was going to turn out. Like I said, I feel like something is going to turn out magnificent. What else is here for beautiful Aquarius? Regarding this reading. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Together, that is Ten of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles does talk about work. It talks about communication. What does this card say? Oh, wow. The Mastership? This is definitely teamwork making the dream work. More hands making less work for you. I feel like you're getting some your money under control, your business under control. The people that you talk to, the people that you are working with and investing in is around here in these groups, these peers, these collaborations. I feel like you're finding the people who literally align with you and who are going to help in a very beautiful way. You may even have like a mentor or something like that. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. And wow. So you have the Queen of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups, the Swan energy. Wow. I wasn't going to make it all the way about love because love is a huge umbrella. But when we see the swan in love readings, it can talk about everything with these swans. They kind of like mirror one another from the outside looking in, you know, to everybody else. It's like there's a mirror. You can hardly tell them apart. But underneath it all, under the surface, the love runs really deep. Because, you know, swans, they pedal really quickly up underneath the underneath the water so that they can move, but they're so graceful with it. It looks like they're just gliding, but they're putting in the work underneath the surface. And I feel that they both are putting in the work just as much because, again, they mirror one another. It's a matter of mirroring in a magnificent way, a way that you're mirroring the light, although we do have shadow sides, right? We mirror the light. I'm getting that here. It's something about, so no matter if this is in regards to love, business, peers, romantic, non-romantic, collaborations, okay? Because again, love is a huge umbrella. We love our best friends. We love our work partners, especially when we are doing the damn thing and making things happen. You know what I'm saying? Business is good, okay? Business is good. And this could be either or, because again, the Ten of Pentacles energy that's right here on the board, it talks about family and legacy and the longevity of household name, a family name. We also talk about business. Let's go talk about your own entrepreneurship. So, you know, it could talk about you and a partner getting together and making shit happen. But whatever it is, it's going to be, oh my God, magnificent. Because these two people, yeah, look at this. The Ace of Wands. Bow. There it is. This is that spark. This is a passionate new beginning. This is the wand. This is the sacred flame. This is that fire, passion. And it's the manifestation of your physical reality. It's one of the tools that you can use. So I see this energy here where King of Cups, Scorpio energy, says fascination. This Ace of Wands says energy. The Moon talks about communication in this deck. And the Queen of Cups talks about intuition. Okay, so I did get the energy that you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Gemini, a Libra. But we also have Taurus and Capricorn here, as well as that Sagittarius energy that I was picking up as well. So you could be dealing with anybody. You could actually be dealing with a couple of different people. You may have choices when it pertains to love. But I feel if this is about love, you're finding out, you're making up your mind about who and what you will invest in. And it basically is telling me a story that through your communications and seeing what others do, okay, when they talk, are their actions matching that? Or, you know how people can say this or that or the other, right? And it can sound good, but you are intuitively, you're looking deeper. That's what I want to say. It's like you're looking beneath the surface. You're looking deeper at things here. This Queen of Cups doesn't even have a cup. Like, I feel like if this is about love, someone cannot hide their feelings. They cannot. They cannot hide their feelings about you, or vice versa. Roles could be reversed, flip-flop, juxtaposed. If this is in regards to business, someone adores working as a team with this other person. It's like you guys match one another's vibe. Okay, this could be with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here and the Ace of Wands. You could be creating a business plan, a project, a venture that is actually working. It's materializing in your favor, and it's going to be great with the Ten of Pentacles energy here. Somebody may be trying to protect their interests. Okay, somebody could be, I don't know, paying down debt, dealing with banks, dealing with institutions or agencies or organizations that deal with cash, okay, that deal with money, that deal with bitcoins, that deal with currency. There's also an energy here that you could be weighing the pros and cons in regards to who you want to work with. There could be a group of people, an organization, club that you want to work with, but it's like you guys have to be in sync is how you are feeling about this investment. And I feel like you're going to find the right match, okay? You're going to find the right match. There's an energy here where Spirit Guide Source is going to use certain tools in your favor to help you manifest your physical reality, what you've been wanting. If you've been doing any kind of work with water, work with earth, if you've been doing any kind of manifestation work, there's an earth angel that's coming in to help you, is what I feel. With the Trinity here, Spirit Guide Source is sending at least one. Because there's a trinity of energies. It's like you, at least one earth angel, and someone in the ethers. Or there's the appearance of a group that literally gives you a helping hand, gives you a leg up. Okay? I'm talking to someone who works with the earth, or they work with water. There's a connection to source intuitively. And you will be amazed. There's also an energy here where somebody who is like an onlooker. There's an energy here. Again, I don't know if this is money. It could be both. It could be energy. I don't know, because everybody's manifesting something different. Well, what I see here is there's an onlooker or an admirer who's actually like fascinated by the way you are handling your business, by the way that you are, the way you look, okay? They are smitten. They are... This is also an energy. It could be a friend who wants to, vice versa, roles could be reversed, whoever these people are. It could be someone who is an empath. Rather, they're older or the same age, like they're grown, right? Kings and queens we're talking about here, okay? Someone can intuit the needs of another, and that could be you, or it could be this person. But it's almost like you're in sync, okay? It's like the same thing you would do for them, they're doing for you. Let's say, for example, someone has a cold. They're working through their cold, they're sniffling, but they're working through it. They are invested, they're showing up. Someone who's an onlooker, they notice this, and this person who's sniffling, this is an example. They're saying to themselves, damn, I wish I had a hot chocolate. I wish I had my favorite tea, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is to help them. It could be a cough drop. You know what I mean? It could be something as simple. It's like the simple things. This person picks up on it, or the intuitive one picks up on it, but because it's like you would do the same thing for them. They're doing it for you. You're doing it for them. It's like that. Someone is able to see what the other needs and vice versa. And this could be, it could be because you're spiritually connected. Someone who usually doesn't get the care, the nurturing, the love, the compassion, the interest like that, like a deep, okay? Because this is water, okay? So with the Queen of Cups, it's definitely deep. And with Scorpio, it's deep. So there's an energy in here that someone who doesn't usually get that, they're getting it. There's also an energy here where someone's going to get a job offer. There's some sort of unexpected income that's coming in as well. Somebody who may have been looking for a job is getting some sort of assistance from the universe. There could be some sort of study group or what is that? Gigs, okay? But it's like, it could be any kind of gigs, okay? I'm getting a study or focus group or surveys or some shit. All right, let's see. I just want to pull out a little bit just to get this money thing going here for the collective spirit. Okay, multitasking. Budgeting. Somebody is getting their money under control here. Okay. Whatever budget is for you. For others of you, you're being asked to put money up for a particular budget, a particular project, a particular plan. Like I said, unexpected income is going to be coming in, and I feel like it's a lot of money. It's like it's a lump sum, or it's enough money that you can pay off something, or again put money up for whatever this plan is, whatever this is. I want to put it over here so you can see this, okay? Let's see. Yeah. Job search. I just saw job search as well. So somebody has a couple of different options regarding, you know, what I want to say, a couple of different streams of income, because I keep getting this energy of gigs, and it's like the side hustle, the side gigs, that's the money you can be putting up. The money that you make, you know, going into work, punching in a clock, or the, you know, entrepreneur that you have going, the project you have going on, this business you have going on. There's an unexpected growth sprout here as well. But I also feel you have a separate source of income coming in as well. You're being asked to check, you know, do a background check, look deeper when it comes to people, you know, that you do business with, okay? Somebody could be doing this to you, you know, doing a background check. I was getting something about a survey, okay? So you may want to survey people, or you may want to surveil people, or Something like that. One more card here regarding the money. Oh, okay. Somebody may be coming out of retirement. It's coming out in the reverse. Somebody may be coming out of retirement, thinking about doing some sort of internship, going to school, learning something. There could also be the energy here that somebody could go back to an old job. I feel like if someone is retired, technically retired or whatever, they're still doing something to, they're still working. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to decide to. Yeah, there it is. Entrepreneurship. There's going to be a lot of different ideas, a plethora of different ideas. I'm also getting creative expression, working from home, a home business, a project that you're working on that's going to have longevity. You are pouring into this. You're investing in this. Okay? And it's going to have your name on it. Like, it's something about your name being put on this. It could be your branding. Okay? I also feel if you're investing in other people's business, like if you're backing someone else's business and things like that, you really need to make sure that you guys are in alignment. I feel like you will be. But I do get this energy of more hands make less work, but this could be more money. Three of Pentacles, more money. But you want to make sure that, you're not being used, okay? You want to make sure you're not being used for what you bring to the table here. I don't feel that you are. There's some sort of heads up that you have here with the Trinity. I do feel this energy here where you're looking at protecting your investments, or you're being asked to put a stash up with this money jar here. Some of you, that's the work you've been doing. There's like a mason jar with money. But yeah, there's work. I don't feel that you're going to be taken advantage of, but again, you want to make sure you're in sync with people. You may want to do some sort of background check or something, okay? All right. If you've been doing work, it's working. But that doesn't mean that you can drop the ball. You have to show up every day. Your efforts are going to pay off. You are going to reap the harvest. Okay, you will reap reward. You will. Some of you want cash in hand. You don't want to do debit cards, credit cards, and shit like that. You want cash in your hand. Okay. Because I'm hearing cash is king. All right, let's see. So this person here, and this might be you, because these could be both sides of you. Your intuition growing, you really listening to your intuition and all the clairs and all of that kind of stuff. With the Ace of Wands, you are creating and building this business here. But I feel that you may need some help. Okay, so you may be looking for an assistant. Or that time may be coming up where it's like, okay, oh, it's the fourth quarter of the year. It's like, okay, what do I need to do? Maybe I need an assistant to, help me with, organizing receipts. There's some things that you could be learning. Again, more hands make less work for you. Yeah. It could be a thing about balance and, hiring someone part-time, or hiring someone, maybe that's what you're creating a budget for. Like, there's a whole bunch of different ideals that you have here, especially if you're thinking about going into your own business, or if you've been in your own business and it's like you've you've learned things over this last year. Okay, you want to hire someone who is in alignment with you, somebody who can almost read your mind. Not truly, but yeah, I feel like Spirit is going to send you somebody who is a perfect fit. Okay? Something is going to be magnificent. Let's see. For a beautiful Aquarius. The Wheel of Fortune, beautiful energy. The Wheel of Fortune talks about success. It also talks about destiny, fate. It also talks about Jupiter. So I'm getting the energy here that there's definitely expansion in regards to your money. You're making hella progress here for some of you. Or maybe this is what Spirit wants you to know. There's a turn in the bend. Something is definitely turning around in your favor, and it's much more fortuitous for you. There's a lot of energy here. So I see you going at this in a different methodical way. You're also protecting your peace, okay? You don't want no drama. You don't want no bullshit. Especially, like, if you're going to a job, if you are working, you know, on your own, it's like you've had enough of gossip, cliquish people. You want somebody who's going to show up reliable. You want somebody who's going to show up and know what they're doing. Like, you don't even really have to talk to me. Let's just do what we need to do. You got the agenda? Did you get the email? You know what I need? All right, let's do it. Even if this is in regards to a relationship, you want someone reliable, period, point blank. You don't want to hear about he said, she said, they said, you know what happened the other night, blah, blah, blah. I'm getting minimal, like if definitely no drama, no fights, no, yeah. Yeah, see? The gossip card in the reverse. Okay, I'm also getting the energy here because this could be somebody who is coming towards you with an offer. You're checking them out, they're checking you out. Like I said, there could be an admirer who's coming in slow with an offer. There's been a turn of events. They are coming around, is what I feel. It's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Sagittarius, is what I see so far. I feel that you're going to be looking at whoever this is. What do you have to offer? It's something like that here too. I see you turning a couple of, you not being interested in a couple of people too. Somebody is very regretful or apologetic, yep, of having messed around on you or having you in competition or making you feel that way. Whatever it is that you have heard, whatever was said, whatever conversation was had, somebody is regretful. And again, love is a huge umbrella. It could be a group of people. You could be meeting an actual soulmate, a person, you know, who is in alignment with you. So there's the Sagittarius energy. I also saw the Hermit, so let's just see. I'm hearing arrested development. See, I was looking when I picked up. Yeah, somebody was drama filled. That's an experience somebody had. They don't want that anymore. Or making them feel this and that. Making them feel like they were in competition. Somebody may have been dangling a carrot. That shit backfired. And now there's a turnaround for you. The shoe is on the other foot. Like I was saying, something about an ugly duckling, the tail of an ugly of the ugly duckling. The swan in the water shows up. There's two people here. You're in alignment with this person that's coming in. You're in alignment with this person. And I do feel that there's a certain amount of healing that's taking place for you. You're no longer looking at the past. You're looking at the new beginnings that are happening here in your life. Something is going to be made magnificent. And this person is not down with the drama. This person is not down with the gossip. They don't even want to hear the shit from you. It's like you guys are mirroring one another, but the high vibrational energy. Yeah. Something that has been feeling painful, awkward, cyclic. There's a turn of events. Somebody has done the work. And you're bringing in other people who have done the work. Or this is Spirit God Source doing it on your behalf. Bringing in people who have done the work. The shoe is on the other foot. You know what I'm getting with the budget card? Saving. Saving all my love, saving all my energy for the right people. The right people. The right people. And you may have had a couple of different options here, Aquarius, or you will. But I do see somebody who has been working really hard. It's balance is required here. Okay, it's almost like somebody's coming out of yeah. it's funny because I feel like you have to pay attention to signs, synchronicities, codes, confirmations, omens, patterns, angel numbers. Like Spirit Guide Source is going to be showing you things. And if you're connected to your intuition, your clairs, whatever it is, if you're connected to the patterns, you're going to see it. Literally, Spirit Guide Source is giving me a different thing for each and every one of these cards. It's like somebody is coming out of the hermit mode, or let's say somebody has been celibate. They hung up their dating card, or they hung up their they hung it up. They're coming out of retirement. Okay, they're going to be a socialite, at least long enough for the fated meeting to take place. You could be meeting a businessman or a businesswoman. You could be meeting someone who is about their business. They could tell you that they are starting a business, they own a business. Somebody could be working a lot, right? It could even be you. But they take care of people. They're very generous. They take care of people. So this could be someone who they send money back home, wherever back home is. It doesn't have to be overseas, but it could be. But it doesn't have to be. You know what I mean? They could just take care of their mom, take care of their father, take care of their children, take care of their family. This could also be that they have a tendency to take care of people. They understand what other people need. They kind of sense it, and they give. I'm hearing Life Path 9, that is a true humanitarian. I'm also getting something about dragon, Chinese horoscope dragon. I'm also getting rabbit. Anyway, yeah. Change. Like I said, if you've been doing work, that work is working. And I want to really encourage you to keep on, because it doesn't matter what kind of work you're doing. It will be different for everybody, but some have been doing the work on their selves, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. You know, there's a lot of different aspects to this, but there's change that's taking place here. Yeah, look at this. You're bringing in money here. And I also feel the energy here that there's going to be a person that you meet that is if they're not an earth sign, they have earth in their chart and water. I'm getting here, the spirit is asking you to prepare for this growth sprout and prepare to receive what you have been wanting in your physical reality. Okay, spirit angels and ancestors, what else do you want Aquarius to know, please? Should I be picking these? I don't even. Okay, let's see. Ooh, you have the title card. So you could be learning about manifestation. You could be learning the law. Now, you could be learning the law of manifestation. You could be learning the law of, the justice system. You could be learning the law in regards to business law. You could be learning some sort of rules or law, or even the laws to live by. I'm getting law of manifestation, the law of power. Because this card here says the secrets of the major arcana. So with the investment and the Three of Pentacles, you could be just learning. You could be going to school, even if it's going to school from home. Or you could be running into someone who has a lot of knowledge to share. They're a very generous person. And they match your vibration, which means that you're a very generous person. Spirit is creating something magnificent for you. We have this change happening. Be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your own truth, and then let Source take it from there. Exactly. Spirit guide Source is changing some things around for you. So it's super important for you to be open and honest, and speak to God, speak to the Most High, speak to your ancestors, speak to your guardian angels. I feel someone has really been doing the work. Okay. And it may, it looks different to everybody, but Spirit God Source is hearing you. I feel like somebody turns off the noise. Somebody has really worked on their heart chakra. They're forgiving. They're in a much more lighter vibrational energy. And I'm not sure. Then you also have the number 39 here, breaking down to a 12. The 12 breaks down to a 3. You are protected. You are protected. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. This is confident. All of this is confident, okay? I ain't got to deal with no drama. I ain't got to hear what you got to say. I don't have to do any of that. Things are turning around in my favor. All I got to show up. All I got to do is show up every day. Consistent. Authentic. That's all I got to do. Show up and I'm going to reap the harvest, is what I see here. We also have at the bottom, yes, you are correct. With the 38 breaking down to an 11, you have listened to your inner guidance and made a very wise choice. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward here. All right, last card and we're out of here. What else do you want Aquarius to know? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this card that flew over the other title card. You have magical times ahead. Look at this. And this is also a title card. It says on here, written and illustrated by. So this is you being empowered. Okay. This is you. Is this a, okay. So this is a dragon. I'm also getting, some of you may be thinking about getting a licensure. You may have to get a, invest in a passport or some sort of like driver's license or social security card or register something. It could even be registering your business, right? Some of you may be looking at like birth certificates, personal documentation or some sort of personal documentation you're supposed to give in for these law people or for some sort of, remember I kept saying something about the law, but it's in your favor. It's justice, okay? Spirit Guide Source is asking you, for others of you, this could be about you writing a book. There's some sort of knowledge, some sort of secret knowledge that you have that you're supposed to write a book. And you could be looking for an assistant who can help you put this together. So it could be someone who's like an artist, an illustrator, or you're the artist, you're the illustrator, you need someone to put the words together for you, something like that. There's also the energy here, whatever you want, write it down, that's law, okay? It's like you are creating, but I do feel like you're learning something. This energy here, there's no lack mentality at all. It's like, of course we could do that. That's not no problem. We have everything we need. That's not no problem at all. We have the money, we have the funds, we have the tools, we can manifest, we can. I am the great I am. Okay? This person doesn't let anything stand in its way. And I feel like that's awesome for you. We also have anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself up to the blessings because they are on the way.